You said that LeBron has the ability, or had the ability, to carry some teams out of the first round or all the way. Did you watch that last Lakers game, my boy?
I did. I watched the last two, actually. I think the question for this segment was what's next for the Lakers, or LeBron or whatever. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's next. Space Jam 2. That's what's next. And it's so weird because it's like I feel like.
Oh, hold on.
Wasn't that funny?
Nah, bro, that joint was. Come on, dog. Come on, chill.
I'm gonna tell you what's every subscriber we get, the more of a menace I'm gonna become. But here's the thing: the Lakers. I have never been so disappointed watching a LeBron-led team, because I remember last episode we were like I put my faith in LeBron to win, because I was like, I'm not gonna bet against
That's
LeBron.
That's
true. I should have, because they got smacked back to back. They had no answer in Game 6 at all. Game 6 was atrocious. They scored 85 points. They didn't have AD. Game 7 they did have AD. I think he got injured after 5 minutes and he didn't play again. And it was just clear that LeBron just couldn't simply figure out a motive of how to stop Devin Booker and how to stop the Suns playmakers from making plays. And it was weird to me, like we were talking yesterday, it didn't look like LeBron was actually trying until the second half. And I'm like, second half LeBron, or fourth quarter, whatever you want to say, that's the LeBron I'm used to. The LeBron who isn't afraid to just attack the paint and score. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I said, I feel like LeBron's changed his play style recently. Like, I feel like he's now more of like a Russell Westbrook type player, like that close to triple double, almost triple double type player. And you said it yesterday, he was padding stats, trying to reach a Big O or something like that. And,
yeah, he's stat chasing right now.
I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, maybe it's Frank Vogel. They brought in Frank his first year on the Lakers. Who was the head coach? It was Ty Lue, right? It's Ty Lue.
No. It was that young dude.
Yeah,
that he got rid of so quickly.
Former Warriors assistant coach.
It was not a good season.
Yeah, it wasn't a good season at all. No, remember, I think he got fired mid-season, and then they brought in Ty Lue to finish the season.
They brought in Ty Lue, and then they got rid of Ty Lue.
Yep, instantly. And then Frank Vogel came in, they win a championship. And that's that year Frank Vogel came in is when I feel like LeBron started playing differently. And I don't know what type of offense he's running, but LeBron's not playing like he's not a takeover player anymore, in my opinion. He can do it in the fourth quarter when his it's a close game, but I just feel like he doesn't have that urgency anymore, like in the beginning of the game. The first quarter, the second quarter, I just see him passing the ball a lot. And that's okay, that's fine. I'm not the last thing I'm gonna do is blame LeBron, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened with this Lakers team. Kyle Kuzma sucks. Dennis Schroeder sucks. Marc Gasol sucks. 2 points. What was it? 2 points or 0 points at halftime for Marc Gasol? Huh? Marc Gasol is how tall? 6'11", 255. Dude's a beast. Remember when they got him and I was like, man, this is a crazy deal. You know what I'm saying? Toronto losing him was a big deal. This man averaged 5 points this season. Yeah. Okay, he's a 6'11" player. He started over. He started in this basketball game over. Anthony Davis started as well. I'm trolling, but you know how many points Marc Gasol had? If you're looking at it right now, go ahead and tell me how many points Marc Gasol had.
I'm not looking at it.
0 points for Marc Gasol. Are you serious right now?
Chill today.
Are you serious right now?
You gotta chill today.
Come on, man. Anthony Davis was clearly not healthy. He only played 5 minutes, like I said. And it's not even after he left. They were pretty much screwed from the beginning. It was like 14-5 in the first quarter. And they pretty much just didn't even, they just never let up. The Suns never let up. They outscored the Lakers 36-14 in the first quarter, and it was over from there. And
I don't know, man. I mean, you said the Lakers didn't know what to do The Lakers, I don't know. I look at that game, and I personally don't even say that. I say the Lakers didn't want to win 100%. LeBron didn't start playing till the fourth quarter. He had that little ankle injury, right? And then on top of that, we didn't start double teaming until the fourth quarter. Devin Booker does not have handles like a point guard. He is not a strong dribbler. They did not start double teaming Devin Booker until he got to 40 points. Why did it take until my man got to 40 points to start double teaming? We should have started the game double teaming.
Well, I think the problem with double teaming Devin Booker is you got playmakers like Chris Paul, you got playmakers like Ayton. Miles Britt, Jay Crowder gets left open often, and he's dangerous. 6 3-pointers, 18 points, a little salsa dance in the paint. You know what I'm saying? It's everyone who starts on the Suns. They let that man. They didn't realize that man was not a good dribbler until the fourth quarter. Even Magic called him out on it. He said, "Why did the Lakers really lose that game?" He said, "Because they didn't start playing till the fourth quarter, and they did not start double teaming till the fourth quarter." That game was lost because of the Lakers, not because what's their name sucks. They had bad games. They have bad games. What you're realizing is all these people that are having this bad game, they were brought to LA to not be stars. They were brought there to be a person on the team with LeBron and AD. And they had a bad game. Dennis Schroeder does not suck. But Dennis Schroeder is not a 4-star athlete. He's not a 4-star basketball player, but he gets the job done when he needs to. But that game, the Lakers, the Lakers all around. Go ahead. You said Kuzma.
I didn't say Kuzma.
Okay, don't put Kuzma in there. I'll give Dennis Schroeder the benefit of the doubt because I actually like Dennis.
I didn't say Kuzma.
I was a fan of him when he was in that ATL. I was a fan of him when he was on the Thunder. But Kuzma is awful. Kuzma is terrible. It's like he has no confidence to play this sport.
I actually
which is
think
weird.
he's overly
I felt like I said yesterday. I felt like he was. Hold on. I felt like he was. I feel like his rookie year, he was playing with swagger. He was playing with confidence. And as the years got on, I feel like maybe even it was when Lonzo left, when everyone got traded. He's lost it. He's just completely lost it. Doesn't look like he's having fun out there. Yeah, he just looks like he's out there running up and down the court. Yesterday he played 18 minutes, 1 for 6, 0 for 2 from the 3. -4 plus or minus 2 points. 2 points. I think instead of 2-point Rondo, I think we will mutually agree it's now 2-point Kuzma.
Well, we can joke about Rondo as much as we want to, but I mean, like you said, LeBron is doing something that he shouldn't be doing. He's trying to be a point guard, and you can be a player coach, but you don't have to be a point guard. That game he was trying to be the point guard, and I personally think that the Lakers should have kept Rondo. And the person is because Dennis Schroeder isn't a point guard. I mean, he may show on as his position as a point guard. You know what I mean? But that man is not a point guard in the means of slowing down the ball game. I mean, this is what I was telling you. Like, this is what Chris Paul does. That he did with the Rockets, he did with OKC, and he even does with the Suns. Because he doesn't need a score like that, but he can. He doesn't need to. This is an injured Chris Paul. He just simply slows down the game because what happens when Booker dribbles by himself? You saw that fourth quarter. It was, it was a terrible fourth quarter. But Chris Paul comes into the game. He slows down. He just has a sense of calming to him. That's what Rondo did for the Lakers. He didn't really do much more, but he did do that for the Lakers. He slowed down that pace.
I guess, but Booker. We talk about Booker dribbling. I mean, his best plays were just completely off the dribble, screens. And like you were saying, the Lakers weren't doubling. I saw a play where LeBron literally tried to double Booker and allowed Miles Bridges to just freely walk himself into the paint for a slam. And then even in game 6, you know, Booker driving to the lane, guys coming in to double team him, he dishes it out for a 3 to Jay Crowder. I remember earlier on the podcast we were sleeping. We were like, we don't think the Suns. I mean, I would give the Suns more benefit of the doubt than I would give the Utah Jazz. I did, you know, to be honest. But now the Suns are really looking like a threat. They're actually looking like a real threat in the West, but not a threat like we can beat the Brooklyn Nets type threat, if you know what I mean.
No, they got a chip on their shoulder. I mean, I don't know who they're gonna beat.
They got a chip on their shoulder.
We'll see after this. We'll see after this who they're about to play. They're playing
Denver.
We just talked about the Clippers.
Denver. Oh yeah, I said the Clippers had to play the Suns earlier. That was wrong. The Clippers are playing Utah, and game 1 is on the 8th in 2 days. However, tomorrow Denver will face Phoenix for the first game, so that's gonna be exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. I mean, I think I can. I think. Nah. I don't know.
You don't think what?
I don't think they can pull through Phoenix. We'll see how Chris Paul is.
We got 2 good games because, like I said on the last episode, I think the Clippers could honestly get to the finals, and I'm still sticking by that. I think they can handle Utah. I think Phoenix and Denver will be a good series, but I think Phoenix will walk out, and I think the Clippers can beat Phoenix. Although I'm gonna get Phoenix.
I'm sleep on Utah, but I'm Phoenix still saying the winner of this Denver versus Phoenix game is the Western Conference finalist.
I mean, I thought Phoenix Lakers was the Western Conference Finals.
That's what I'm saying. And Denver is a good team. But we have a hurt Chris Paul. I've been said that. We have a hurt Chris Paul. So I took back what I said, and I said I don't think any of these teams will make it out the West.
To be honest, I'm not really worried about Chris Paul's injury, considering he still did more than enough, 12 assists, in order to power his team past the Lakers. So I'm not worried about that injury. I think he's good. He's good enough for the Suns to be a threat still. That's obvious. If you watch game 6 and 7. So I mean, if he's injured, it's not that injured to where I should be nervous, because I'm still more than confident